Hey Pixel Pros, today I've had the pleasure of gaming on the DualSense PlayStation 5 controller since launch, and I've proper put this controller through a marathon test, clocking in a whopping 342 hours of gameplay. Now I'm here to share my brutally honest review with you. I have explored every feature this revolutionary piece of hardware has to offer, and it's time to share that experience and help you find out if the DualSense controller truly lives up to the hype. So if you appreciate my content, please drop a like for me to help with the algorithm and subscribe for more videos from me, you legends. Right, let's crack on. Without a doubt, one of the most glaring issues that often plagues pro controllers is the ergonomics of the rear buttons or paddles. It's a tricky design challenge that unfortunately many manufacturers just can't seem to get right. These buttons, placed on the backside of the controller for quick and easy access, can often feel awkwardly positioned, uncomfortable to use during long extended gaming sessions, and they're either too small, making them hard to press, or they're too large, causing accidental presses. Sometimes their placement doesn't align well with the natural hand position, causing strain and discomfort over time. For players who invest in a pro controller for the advantages it should offer, this ergonomic oversight can be a significant detriment, undermining the very purpose of a pro-level gaming accessory. Against this backdrop of ergonomic challenges, the DualSense PlayStation 5 controller shines like a beacon. Its paddles might not look like much at first glance. In fact, they may even seem flimsy, almost as if they're about to fall out. But let me assure you, that is far from the truth. What sets these paddles apart, and what I absolutely adore, is their placement. They are located precisely where your fingers naturally rest, which makes using them feel intuitive and effortless. Instead of having to awkwardly stretch or reposition your fingers, all you need to do is grip the controller a little tighter to actuate them. It's a small detail, but one that transforms the gaming experience. The DualSense controller isn't just about pushing the boundaries of technology, it's also about understanding the human hand that wields it. When it comes to pro controllers, one concern that consistently crops up is build quality. All too often, these high-end peripherals promise the world but fall short in terms of longevity. That's why I'm genuinely grateful that PlayStation has stepped into this arena with the DualSense controller. I've always admired the build quality of PlayStation controllers, and this new edition just doesn't disappoint. It's reliable, sturdy, and it feels like it's built to last. Unlike my experience with their Xbox Elite controllers, where I've had to replace it 5 times due to a persistent bumper double-click issue that's never been adequately addressed by Microsoft, the DualSense controller has been flawless. It's a testament to PlayStation's commitment to quality and a reminder of why I've always trusted their hardware. While the DualSense controller is impressive in many respects, I can't help but wish PlayStation had opted for electromagnetic sticks to eliminate the possibility of stick drift, a common issue that plagues many controllers. However, it's not all bad news. PlayStation has introduced a commendable design feature of swappable sticks. It means that if stick drift does occur, the effective stick can be easily replaced. It's a thoughtful design decision that shows PlayStation is listening to its users and taking steps to address their concerns. One minor gripe I have with the DualSense controller pertains to the triggers. While they generally function well, there have been instances where pressing them has resulted in a strange clunking sound sensation. It's a rare occurrence, but when it happens, it feels as though the trigger stops are somehow conflicting with the haptic feedback mechanism. It's as if the two features are momentarily at odds with each other, leading to a momentary confusion. Though this doesn't impact the overall performance of the controller significantly, it's a small annoyance that crops up from time to time. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the battery life of the DualSense controller. This was a point of widespread criticism at launch, and I must admit it's something that warrants attention. In my experience, the battery tends to run out after 3 to 5 hours of gaming. This means that if you're planning on a longer gaming session, you'll likely need to put the controller back on charge. While this isn't a deal breaker, it's something that potential users should be aware of, especially if uninterrupted extended gameplay is important to you. However, it's important to note that this issue with the battery life is not really as significant as it might initially seem. The DualSense controller comes with sufficiently long wire that allows for continued gaming even while it's charging. So even though the battery life isn't stellar, it doesn't have to interfere with your gaming sessions. You can easily plug it in and keep going, ensuring that your gameplay isn't interrupted. While it might not be the ideal solution, it's a practical workaround that lets you keep gaming to your heart's content. In conclusion, the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller is, in my view, the best pro controller currently on the market. The fact that its first-party hardware is a significant advantage, offering an assurance of quality that other controllers just can't offer. The fact that it's a first-party hardware is a significant advantage, offering assurance of quality that other controller manufacturers just can't match. The comfort of this controller is unparalleled, fitting naturally in the hand and allowing for extended gaming sessions without any strain or discomfort. Yes, the battery life leaves something to be desired, and it's somewhat surprising that we're still grappling with wired controllers in 2023, but in the grand scheme of things, these are minor inconveniences. The real star of the show is the back paddles. Their comfort, positioning, and usability are the primary reasons to invest in a Pro controller, alongside the trigger stops. The DualSense nails this aspect, making the paddles feel incredibly natural to use. For me, this controller has not only met the expectations, but exceeded them, taking my experience from gaming to a whole new level. If you're a serious gamer looking for a Pro controller that delivers, I can't recommend the DualSense controller enough. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, smash a like for the algorithm and subscribe for more. See you in the next one, champs.